What are you up to? Place, dog. I'm just... Christian probably be the best. Nice. It worked out perfect for us.
Go. We'll do that real quick. See if both of us will pop up. There I am. And CJ, hit the intro.
Hey, it's your boy CJ and Tyler, and we back at it like a crack at it with a bad habit.
Woo! Oh man, welcome back to Crash Out Connoisseurs. Thank you for waiting. We were getting everything all together. We were trying to figure out whether we wanted to do like Chris Chan or Nova Online for a little, a healthy helping of Tony Chase. And,
he's become one of my favorites.
He's one of my favorites too. Like, you know what? F the satellite man. I'm rooting for Tony.
Yeah. That's what's up.
That's what's up. And then I do have some developments with PWR as well. So, but we'll save old PWR with the career on the line before we end the show. It wasn't him going to the burr. It was like he had an OF leak, and it's great. But we'll save that for the end of the show. But yeah, man, I still feel weird. It's like, it's like 6 o'clock and there's still sun, but the days are
I have
getting
no
longer.
sun.
You got no sun?
No sun here in Canada. Nope.
No, none. Well, I probably will have at least probably another
10 more minutes.
Maybe another 15 more minutes of sun. We were up to 81 today.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
I know. But Nico, DJ Bop, welcome in. Nico's asking CJ, can you see the chat just yet?
No, I can't actually. I should. Next time, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my other laptop.
Okay.
And I'm going to work at it like that. I'll do that next time.
So you're going to do a dual laptop setup.
Something. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something.
You're going to make it work. Okay, cool. Hey, I'm down for that. Okay, so yeah, Chris Chan did hey, before we go into Chris Chan, as always, we appreciate all the new subscribers, the views, the likes, and the comments. Thank you guys all so much. We appreciate y'all. New Raxoverse, stay tuned later this week because we want to finish that and we want to eventually get into deep dives about other internet clowns. So, yeah. Yep. The voice is back to being 100%. I can't sing, but that's okay. You don't want to hear me sing. All right. Chris Chan. So we were originally going to stomach and make sense from his like latest reading of, chaos, crystal control, whatever the fuck. But instead, Chris Chan blessed us with a new video, and it's only like less than 5 minutes. So I think we can persevere. It's titled Spiritual Love Day, CJ.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. I don't like it a damn bit. Don't like it a damn bit. Anyhow, there we are. And okay. All right, deep breath, CJ. We can do this. Deep breaths. Here we go.
Hey everybody, Jesus Christ, the Western Chair, Sergeant Prime here once again. And a little something different, but goes in line with the other event.
Does he have to I know I cut it off so 8 seconds in, but does he have to address the universe as what is it? Christine, Jesus Christ, Sonichu Prime, Junior, Senior, the third?
Well, that's his name, right?
Legally? No.
He's my love. He's my Lord and Savior. Amen.
The real Jesus Christ wouldn't appreciate that, Chris Chan. Anywho,
That's right, obviously.
we gotta. It's all about the dimensional merge, right? Oh.
Today, when this video goes public, it will be my birthday.
Oh no!
And once again, I am 24, and I'm staying 24 forever.
24. What?
That's young.
Yeah.
Is that true?
No.
That can't be true.
He's a lot older than 24.
He was doing there was an interview when he was 8 years old in an EB Games.
So it was at a mall.
In a GameStop.
Yeah.
GameStop. And yeah, that was in the 90s. So he's definitely 32 or something, in his 30s.
Well.
Right? That doesn't add up to me. I could be totally wrong, but
I am looking it up. Guess what, Chris Chan? You're not 24. You're 44. Get it right. You're old. Over the hell.
Is it 44?
Yeah, 44.
All right, I gave him more leeway than he deserved.
Because the birthday is actually today. His 44th birthday is today.
I knew it didn't add
February 24th, 1982. Older than me.
He wants to stay 20. Maybe he's been staying 24 for the last 10 to 20 years. Maybe he's just I'm staying 24. I'm staying 24.
I mean, I guess it's, I hate to say it, but I think it's all in the head. You want to be as old as you like. For me, I always feel like I'm a lot older. I'm a lot older than I should. And I tell people it's not about the age, it's about the mileage. Maybe it should be more so about the mindset, but no. Nico says you guys should make t-shirts with CRASHOUT Connoisseurs logo with 2 guys standing there on it. I would totally wear it. That's totally in the plans, Nico. That's in the plans. I like it. I like it a lot. But anywho, all right. Yeah, it's Chris Chan's birthday, so he has to address the universe. Now, the problem is will he mention the dimensional merge or not?
No matter what, and just nobody can tell me otherwise, all right?
You're 44.
I remain physically as young and everything.
You're 44.
As I was when I turned 24 on February 24, 2006. Okay?
I
Chris,
believe
you're
him.
moving the goalpost, bud.
I believe him.
1982 is the year you were born, not 2006, bro.
That's essentially my mantra, all right? So nobody tell me otherwise. And that's not a challenge, Okay?
You hear that?
So, regardless of that,
What's that?
You don't challenge him. He doesn't want to hear none of it. He doesn't want to hear
girlfriend.
none of it.
None of it, girlfriend.
Christian doesn't want to hear nothing of it. That's like my best. That's a shit impression.
Too bad, so sad. Cry me a river.
I want to talk a bit about the meeting of February 24th. As opposed to it being also known as, well, Flag Day in Mexico. I actually
Flag
do
Day
feel
in
like
Mexico,
that it is,
Christian.
it is a good holiday to be had. Like, just 10 days after Valentine's Day. I feel like it's a good time to go for, like, sure, you can use Valentine's. Valentine's Day is where you celebrate just being in love and the relationships you have with your partner. And can even...
Like your mom?
Don't be picking your nose while talking about it.
Bruh, yeah, what are you doing? It's as bad as when Cyrax...
Look at the face.
Look
at his face. Look at his mouth. He's digging up there real nice.
I don't know. I mean, I'm guilty of picking my nose sometimes, but
Same.
it's
You
not
gotta-
as bad.
Just on camera.
Yeah, on camera it's not good. But
When it's like you're... It's the face he's making. If he was just going like... That's fine. But he's like...
What are you doing there, Chris Chan? Digging for gold? But then again, it's not as bad as when like Cyrax like itches himself. Like he like itches and then like he just... Yeah. But we all know why Cyrax itches is because of the rats munching on him and the bed bugs eating him alive, so...
This face he's making is killing me.
I'll keep going.
Where in recent
Why are we
years,
picking our nose,
you can
Chris?
celebrate yourself. But Spiritual Love Day.
Tell us all
I'll
about
tell
it,
you
Chris.
more after I read what I had written back on October
let's hear the
27th,
mantra.
2022 about it. But I do believe it just means just more than just the appreciation and love of oneself, but it's the deeper, that which is soulful, spiritual, everything.
Butt
All your
worms.
chakra points, connections,
Butt worms.
the Akashic Records, the cosmos, everything. Even as far as the Alpha Omega point of all existence, which people rarely can even get to that point. Beyond going through
Amen.
the timeline, the core
And then-
matrix of this very timeline.
And then,
Beyond the core matrix
It's
of
like,
this very
dude, where's
universe.
my car?
Anyway.
and then,
So Spiritual Love Day is one where you appreciate all things that are good and spiritual and even metaphysical within yourself and even others. But it's one where you can definitely just take the time to just disconnect and soul search for yourself, okay? Figure out who you are, know your priorities, everything.
You should be doing this yourself, Christian.
okay.
You should be getting off the internet, like you said, disconnecting,
Yeah.
getting talking to loved ones and finding loved ones. Christian, you need to do that in like a healthy manner. By obviously, what you're doing right now, you're like playing into your schizophrenic thoughts, I think, and this isn't healthy for him.
No, it's not.
I know it keeps him calm and sane, and that's better than a Christian that's freaking out. But I think when you have these thoughts, it's going to make your crash out even worse. You think you're some god, this, that, and then you find out you're not. You're going to have a huge crash out. Somebody tells you you're not God. You're going to have a huge... it just doesn't seem healthy overall.
You know what I really want to see, since we covered Kenneth Copeland the other day?
What?
I want to see Chris Chan and Kenneth Copeland have a debate.
Gosh, they would both be... I hate Kenneth, so I
Would you root for
I don't
Chris
know who
Chan?
I don't know. That's what I was really debating in my head. Am I really gonna say I'd be cheering for Chris Chan? I don't. Chris Chan doesn't. Well, he is predatory in ways, I guess. Yeah. I'm not answering. I'm not answering.
You're abstain.
Yeah.
It would be one of the very few instances where I'd probably root for Chris Chan.
Yeah. I might.
Very few and far in between. Like if it was Cyrax versus if it was like Cyrax in that situation, I'd be like, okay, that's where I have to pick. That's where I'd have to pick Kenneth, like over Cyrax.
But Christian versus Cyrax though, it'd be definitely Christian.
It'd be definitely Christian. Like, God, I never would have thought that there would be somebody a lot more like despicable than like, you know. Well, I mean, I guess Christian's really not that despicable. Like, Christian may have some fans, but
yeah,
like,
and he can actually blame it on his schizophrenia and whatnot, and he actually does have problems with Cyrax. He knows his rights from his wrongs, so
right.
I think that's the difference.
Well,
not making what Chris Chan did any better. I'm not trying to
we're trying
make
not
any
to like
light of that.
Yeah, we're not trying to be like, oh, like the sexy times with your mom, you know, doesn't like absolve you from like, you know, like.
And when it's an 80-year-old that couldn't get out of her bed.
Yeah. Ugh.
If that's true, because there is another story where that could have all been made up, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a counterpoint to that, because I mean, even the courts ruled that Chris Chan was an unreliable narrator, so we'll never know. We'll never know, unless you're Chris Chan or you're Barb, you know. So, but here's my point on Chris Chan though, is, you know, Chris Chan never had that friend early in life that just said, Chris, that's probably not smart. And now because, well, and then he had older parents, like Bob and Barb were actually like older.
Yeah,
so
they didn't know how to control him.
They didn't know how to deal with somebody with, you know, with autism like Chris. And you could definitely tell Chris is on the spectrum. And you could definitely
more
tell
than
with,
that.
Yeah, you could definitely tell with like, you know, the fandom of the Power Rangers and especially Sonic. Like Sonic actually brings in a lot of like people on the spectrum.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, he never had that friend like early in life that was like, Chris, that's probably not a good idea. Like the love quest, bad idea. Like falling for catfishes, bad idea. You know, and that's why, like, I don't think like, you know, Liquid Chris, like, I think Liquid Chris is like his greatest opponent he ever had, because Liquid Chris always wanted the best for Chris, but Chris would just rage out and try to like one up Liquid Chris. And Liquid Chris is now, you know, he's saving the world. He's trying to cure cancer. So,
but is that kind of painting it different? Did he really have his best thoughts, or was he just making fun of him and saying he has his best thoughts in mind, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, it can be both, actually, because you could be like, well, I'm picking on him because I want to make him a better person, you know. And there's some people who have that line of thinking, but there's also people that are like, I just want to see this. I just want to bring misery to this this person. So,
yeah, and Liquid Chris was very PG compared to some trolls.
Oh,
as well.
yeah, like compared to like Blue Spike. Blue Spike, I think, in my mind, really fucked Chris up.
Didn't he shove something up his? Was that it?
Yeah.
Who made him do that?
It was Blue Spike.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
So like
you got problems.
But like the problem is that's kind of the danger of like, if you're, you know, you don't have any really original ideas and you bring that out to the internet, of course somebody's going to stumble on it and be like, dude, look at this trash. And, you know, kick out, like, it's like, oh man, look at this Sonic Chew. This is like a complete ripoff of Sonic the Hedgehog and Pokemon. And you know, people are just gonna they're gonna point and laugh at you. I mean, even when my original lolcow, which was David Gunterman, is face palming at your antics, that's when you know you done fucked up. Like, but anywho, let's continue. There's not very much of the video left. We're halfway through.
Okay. And even find out just what you are destined to be in your timeline, respectively. So I'm gonna read this right now. February 24th.
Jesus Christ, Jan.
The day of the year that brings awareness for
Today, Junior.
the day of the year that brings awareness of one for that which is within themselves and any living individual and creature, their soul, their personality, inner being, and even past selves, and even possibly future selves, and of course present selves, and an opportunity for cleansing themselves deeply as well. All around the earth, regardless of the day of the week, February 24th is on. The churches, synagogues, temples, shrines, and all other locales of religion, worship, spirituality, Zen, meditations encourage all
Did she say
to enter and
lolcows?
No.
What did she say? Locals?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, locals of religion, I suppose. I don't know.
All right.
meditations encourage all to enter and meditate on their inner truths, respectively, in better enlightenment, insights, and developments. So that.
Can you say that again in English, please? Because
didn't understand?
I did not fucking understand a word that just came out of your mouth, Chris.
Man, come on, pick up the pace. You can't understand. This is a genius at work. They need to send her to Harvard to teach kids and everybody. Well, not kids, but like older adults at Harvard.
Please not kids.
You don't want to teach them Chris Story or whatever.
It would be,
She
it would be
calls it.
so funny that like maybe 50 years from now, like universities actually teach like Christory. Like at the universities.
Well, I could see them making studies on people on the internet. I'm sure there's studies.
Oh yeah,
right now.
a study on lolcows. Like they're I believe that could be a thing in like within the next like 5 to 10 years. Easy.
Yeah, there might be already.
Yeah, like there's like a study on like what makes these people tick, or like especially for like a psych major, and maybe like the effect of the internet on like mental illness, because mental illness is a big topic of discussion with a lot of people right now. I mean, it's not limited to just psych majors; it's health professionals. I mean, I knew a professor that explored like they're exploring everything. Like there was one professor I knew that explored like holistic health and how that would affect not only like the mind but the body as well. So, but yeah, like I could definitely see like a course on Christory. That'd be so funny. Yeah, the most documented man on the internet.
That is the meaning of Spiritual Love Day. And I do not mean to take that at any point at all being selfishly happy to do with it being my birthday, okay?
Did I just hear a jet fly overhead?
Okay.
I
That
meant
wasn't
moreover
you?
for it to be
No.
the deeper meanings.
Wait. Hold on.
Do with it being my birthday, okay?
Yeah.
I meant moreover for it to be
That was an airplane
the deeper
overhead.
meanings, as I had just talked about. Okay?
Okay.
So, with that being said, I pray that you all spread the word, spread this gospel. Let me know for everyone,
will.
and even more affirmed within yourselves. And of course, even with
We're
your
spreading it
partners
right
and
now.
your friends and your family and so forth. Okay? So, keep on that which is light-powered and good. Take care, be safe and well. Happy
That's
Spiritual Love Day, all of you.
Thank you, Chris Chan.
What the?
You blessed
what
us.
the fuck is
That
going
was
on, Eric?
that was a blessing. You didn't put your hand up. You didn't catch the blessing.
I didn't want that.
What?
I didn't want that. I don't want it. Whatever it is, I don't. Whatever you're selling, Christian, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, well, that's true. I maybe shouldn't have done that.
Nico found a new lolcow this
instantly.
morning. And there's also like, speaking of
shout-outs to Nico.
Shout-outs to Nico. He did find a new lolcow this morning. Truther 777. And then there's supposed to be like another one that tried to give like legitimate advice to Darkside Phil. And then he crashed out over it because Phil like just brushed him off.
Now that's also embarrassing on that guy.
Yeah, that's an L on that guy's. Yeah, but yeah. Well, here's the deal, Chris. Is that concept is not new. It's called agape. Agape is like unconditional love, not only for yourself. It's unconditional love for other people. Like, you know, it's not limited to just your friends or your family. It's also people who trolled you or people who like made fun of you. And so, you know, Chris, I would suggest practice agape if you really want to go on your redemption arc. You know, unconditional love.
That's some monk shit.
Ancient Greek stuff, actually. Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. A little bit of you know, Tyler Liger advice. Truther 777 is live right now. Oh. Okay.
If he wants to check it out.
Yeah, we'll definitely check it out. Actually, you know what? Why don't we? Let me see. Truther 777, huh? You know what? We are men of the people. The GOAT. My name is not Jesus, Yeshua, Donai, Elohim, Allah. What? Hold on.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. Is he really the greatest of all time?
I believe it. Look
He's
at him.
live. Donations are not mandatory, but help the channel going on the real spiritual coaching calls. $50. Good Lord. We need to look into this guy, CJ.
Click it.
Okay. All right. Why not? Hold on. We'll just... Hopefully he's not playing copyrighted music.
Pause it.
Yep. We're not playing copyrighted music.
Bah. We tried.
Yeah, goddamn. Just play some royalty-free music, and then we could watch you live and then make fun of you. So, but okay. Anywho, Nova Online, the other person highlighted in our thumbnail, suggested by our dear CJ. I was gonna do a Tony Chase thumbnail, and it was pretty fire.
We'll do that next time.
We'll do that next time. But CJ was like, "Hey, do like something with the Rugrats theme," and I was like, "I think I got an idea," without trying to trying to just paste faces over bodies. So I just did the whole title card, and I just sounded.
Sometimes the bobblehead looks funny though. Just
the bobblehead does look funny. All good. I'm on 2 devices. You're talking smack to him. Well, he can.
That's fun.
Yeah. Well, if he can take away the copyrighted music, we could react to him live. You could just tell him that, Nico. But hey, Nova Online, Gabe has had a terrible week. The Nova files have been released. Everybody's covered them. CJ,
Gabriel.
I'm gonna allow you to fill us in on what in the hell is going on with the baby fetishist himself,
lover.
the chome.
Yeah, I know. From what I've heard,
yeah,
he has been caught. They're calling it the Nova files have been leaked, And I think there's another video or picture. I don't know. It looks like it. You know how he was acting like a baby, age regressing and stuff?
Yeah.
I think he might have gotten caught with that once again.
With minors?
I haven't got. I stopped it because I wanted to get the full. But no, a big, like, some nuke dropped on Nova's head, and now Nova's acting all sad. And like, if just say this nuke dropped on her, she'd be like, oh, I didn't do this, and she'd try to back herself up. She's just being a victim and being like, oh, everybody hates me, and this it's just so maddening.
Well, wasn't Nova Online supposed to be on this villain arc where he's gonna take down Smokey, and he's gonna take down Kiwi Tapes, saturated content, and you know, the Chin universe? He was trying to go after the Chin universe and Mayor Menace and all these other people for calling him a chome.
I think some days he does that, and other days he tries to ignore them. He's a manic little creature
that lives in squalor. Like, the problem with Nova Online is, like, it would be a lot funnier if he kind of just stuck to his guns instead of just being so fucking lazy to just be like, I'm on my villain arc, and then 24 hours pass. Oh, I'm not so mad at my trolls anymore.
Yeah, diaper bottles, binkies. Oh, God. Yeah, see, Nova Online has a terrible week after the files exposed.
Yeah, so what video should we check out?
Let's go to good old saturated content.
Good old saturated? All right, we can do saturated. We can do saturated content.
Jamie Haynes,
Whoa, we don't want... I know, I should pay for the premium, but... Me, I'm a cheapskate. I can live with the commercials. I actually can live with the commercials because, I mean, I'm just used to being on TV. Anywho, Nico says that Truther 777 is dancing and freestyling over a beat. He sucks. I believe it. Nico, I'm going to take you at your word, man. I believe you.
That does sound good.
It does sound good, like where we can dunk on him, but he's playing copyrighted music, so yeah.
We don't know what beat it is.
Yeah, we don't know.
It could be copy, or I don't know. No, we can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Just in case, I really do wanna, but
yeah, we want to in real time, but okay, here we go. All right, here we go, boys.
I've got mail!
One more thing before you go to sleep.
Yeah?
Ooh woo.
I've got mail!
I got mail!
Ooh woo.
Mail! You will?
Ooh woo.
I told him he was good.
Ooh woo.
I've got mail!
Ooh woo.
Mail! Hell no!
I know this might have been a shock to your senses. You're tuning in and you're like, we've had some tame intros recently, and here we are getting a nice little Twinkle Twinkle Little Star Part 2 type of, you know, shenanigans going on in the Novaverse, obviously. And the funny part is when these clips, information all got released recently about Nova, he hasn't really dispelled any of them, to be quite honest. I mean, he's gone out there and he's been going after Chin Universe. He's been going after trying to block and strike down different people, and in particular,
come after us, Nova. We're ready for you, you baby. Big baby.
I hit you with a dum-dum. She might like that. She might like that. I don't want to give her a dum-dum.
Yeah. Well, he is a dum-dum, so...
He really doesn't like Bloodspeth. That's his number one enemy, I think, at this point. And most of his comments are kind of filled with people referencing Kiwi Tapes and Smokey. And, you know, I'm not getting any of the strays over here, and I want to keep it that way. I need to stay out of this turf war because I don't know if my ego can stand up to the absolute abuse and ridicule that Nova is throwing out there. Now, I want to give a little bit of context to one of these clips coming up
the
here.
diaper
We've talked about
demolisher.
this person in particular in the past, that Nova is apparently communicating with, 99% likely a troll who is masquerading as some sort of, I don't even know if it's like a relationship necessarily, but she goes by Alice online, and now they're teaming up, and it seems like she's the one that's sort of guiding this crusade against all these different creators, and
A troll.
in particular,
Yeah.
Nova has made
like a buddy troll, like the kennel kickers.
Yeah, the thing is, though, there are lots of cringe people. Like, not even cringe. Cringe is putting it lightly. There's a lot of disgusting people that age regress, that are furries, that, like, they live in VR, lots of these people. And so I wouldn't be surprised if somebody seen Nova and felt bad for her and wanted to be her mother, or it's messed up with these communities. What they do, it's like,
time to change your diaper. I bet you
it's
he's into
seriously,
that shit. Yeah,
seriously
that's
though.
fucked
That's just
20,000 leagues of fucked up.
let's just watch. There's no point in me trying to further explain it.
Please.
My name is Bloodspeth, and I have no life.
What the fuck is even going on here?
Nina, you ready to go home? Fuck no.
Can't handle this shit anymore.
look at this. This is what I
I'm sick
see.
and tired of being sick and fucking tired.
Well, you did it to yourself, Nova. You did it to yourself.
Sympathy baiting.
Yeah.
She's just wanting people to feel bad. And I think she also is looking for other communities to take her. And kind of like what Cyrax did when he went to the train, like saying he was trans. So a group of...
Cyrax saying he was trans? What the fuck?
Yeah, he was trying to say that no one believed him and how he wanted to come out and stuff so he could join this group. I'm almost positive that happened. That just happened like a few months ago, like 6 months ago.
I can imagine it. It's like,
I'm trying to be I'm trying to do trans, bitch. Like, I chopped up my pee-pee so I can join the community. I want to be one.
And it's
and it's what?
Nah, dude, I was gonna say a gross joke, but nah, I'm not even. I don't want
Gonna hold
I
your
don't
tongue
want
for that one, huh? Okay.
I don't want to image it in my head. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, bad
this
mental
shit
image.
makes me sick.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Well, you stupid chome, you did it to yourself. I don't even know what chome means, but I just know that everything that has happened to you, you've done it to yourself by picking fights with with your A-loggers and people that cover you. You
Okay,
did it
this
to
is what I
yourself.
think. You know how people call people homo?
Yeah.
You're a child homo.
Oh.
So it's like a mixture. It's like you like child. That's what I thought people
Okay.
called chomos.
Huh.
I could be totally wrong.
Yeah. Feel free to fill me in because
Yeah.
being an older millennial, like I don't know, like some of these words the kids say these days makes me sound old just by saying that. But dude, look at yourself. You live in squalor. You know, why don't you clean? I mean, please don't broadcast yourself taking a shower. Just take a fucking shower. Clean up your house. Help out your mom. Don't be a dick on the
That's the
internet.
problem.
Yeah.
If
help
this was
out
your
your
own
mom.
house,
Don't be a dick on the
whatever.
internet. And maybe, just maybe, don't constantly update people on your life. The one thing I've learned, because I used to sad post. And I had a friend that came up to me and said, hey, I saw what you did. Don't ever fucking do that again. And I mean, it's reality because people will prey on that. Or it's like the boy who cried wolf syndrome. And this is what like Cyrax will never understand. This is what Nova will never understand. Is that if you try to sad post and be like, the world hates me. I'm so depressed and I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired. The world hates me.
You're just baiting.
Sympathy baiting. You do it one too many times, people are going to get sick and tired of your shit. So, like, just, just suck it up, Buttercup. That's all there is to it.
Total emotional manipulation on his part right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Take that, chome.
So Nova's on his very depressed arc. He's very sad. He's very upset. Everybody's just being so mean to him. Yet it would be pretty easy to dispel any of these rumors, any of these allegations that ever come out against him. Instead, he'll just frolic around and scream and rant and rave and say, "You're not seeing the whole picture." Even though technically speaking, he's 50% of the whole picture, so he could just reveal all the information himself. But instead, he's just going to keep doing his tried and true method of just being sad and melancholy, hoping that some, I don't know, like, diaper wearing enthusiast and or like 4-year-olds are going to show up to his chat and really cheer him up because...
Perfect. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. And no, he put that perfectly.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen this video.
It came out about it.
Because he said exactly the few things I just said. So I probably seen this video. Okay. And that's okay. That I'm like, why is he saying everything I'm saying? But that's why. Yeah. I'm just repeating him. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay. I mean, like, yeah, just and do yourself a favor. I just told Truther that his keep it real game was too strong. He liked it. Oh no! Don't be baiting him, Nico. Don't be baiting Truther. But just Nova, just grow up. Like, get rid of the diaper fetish. Please don't pretend that you're some sort of baby. Just grow up and be a man. Unfortunately, you're just mentally incapable.
Or even a proper female. Don't be a effing baby.
Yeah.
Like, be anything you want to be, except for a baby. Like,
yeah,
come on.
You could be anything, even Islamic ruler of China. But yeah, just grow up, will you?
At the end of the day, a lot of characters like Nova Online, they just sort of morph into this reality that, like, most of the people that are watching and or interacting with him are not, looking out for his best favors, his best interests at heart. We're all out there just slam doinkathon non-stop over and over
slam
and over
doink.
Again. And in
slam
fairness,
doinkathon.
I mean, how can you watch Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and a Woo in the beginning and not want to just, step back 3, I can't really comprehend that. The rationale doesn't really compute. But Nova, instead, once these allegations came out, all this information has come out, hasn't really talked about him a whole bunch, and instead is just laying in bed, sobbing to himself, eating candy bars.
Today I am bed rotting because the trauma is real. But
the trauma. I did a Razor Ramon with my toothpick.
Yeah.
And I flicked it. at the
Oh, you flicked it at the camera? Oh, that's funny.
I lost it.
Oh,
I hopefully that looked good.
No.
Hopefully that looked good.
But yeah, look at this loser. Like, the world hates me. I'm just gonna lay in bed and eat candy bars. You're not doing yourself any favors. You're just not. Quit. Grow up. Grow a pair of balls and grow the fuck up.
Let's do a Tony's Chocolate Only review in bed.
We're
gonna try 2 of these now.
Exclusive property
You
of
guys don't
shoving
need
a
content.
baseball
I post
bat
about
up
it
my
every year.
ass.
I mean, like, seriously, I know gay people that act more mature than you do. Like, I know straight people that, like, I know, like, literal man children that act more grown up than you do. Why can't you get with the program?
Because she wants to be a baby.
Yeah.
That's her preferred goal, it seems like. Or at least her fetish is, which is even worse. If you only have a fetish of being a kid, that is way worse than being like stuck mentally. Obviously, this is obvious. But if you're stuck mentally and want to be a baby, that is different than having a fetish and becoming a baby. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
well,
that's
you know
disgusting.
What? If you want to be a fucking baby, go to Walmart and pick up some Depends then. And just go piss and shit in your pants.
Funny thing is, there was diapers found in her house. Like when she was recording at one point.
Yeah.
Before she hit her screen and the house wasn't a disaster.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was, but she was trying to find perfect angles of the house.
Yeah.
And there was a diaper. And those diapers, the package was like a dog. A cute dog wearing a diaper.
Like doggy diapers?
People don't... That, or it could be for furries. Or like some sort of weird shit. It was weird.
That is fucking weird shit. Nova, quit being fucking weird.
Spoiler, I'm not going to even
Let's
try to
also
hide
try
my
the
depression
yellow
during the
one.
audio mark. Exclusive property of the Novine universe on TikTok and YouTube.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck off, dude. Fuck off.
I'm not even...
Exclusive
I'm not even gonna try-
property of the Novine universe on TikTok and YouTube.
Man, get the
But-
fuck out of here.
But before that, she says, I'm not even going to try to hold my I'm not even going to try to fake my depression for my watermark. And then she said that. It's like, yo, she's really pushing this. It's like she's emo. She wants to be goth or emo or some shit because she got caught again.
Yeah. Jesus.
Is she German?
That looks like Belgium. I think that like
Or Argentina?
No, that's a Belgian flag. I think that's a Belgian
Oh, okay.
flag. Yeah, Belgian flag. Yeah. Yes, that is indeed a Belgian flag.
Good call.
Yep. Well, I double checked on Google, so I
Nice.
double checked, but I don't know, CJ. I don't know if I can be able to get through all this. Without just getting pissed off. I
But we
get
still
pissed
got
off like
4
I do
more
with
bars
Phil.
to try in future videos. If there is future videos.
And this pathetic attempt at sympathy baiting is so embarrassing, to be completely honest, because I can't understand the rationale of somebody who is just out there sympathy begging his audience to say, "What's wrong, Widow Nova? What's wrong? Oh, Widow Nova, you showed your diaper collection to what you thought was a kid online. Aw, saturated content. Feel bad for you. He feel real bad for you. Aw, what a poor widow boy."
Get him. Get him.
That's what Gabe wants. That's what Nova wants.
That's
literally.
what he wants. That's what he wants. Where's my get him?
Get him!
Get him! Get him! Yeah, you
Get him.
You tell him saturated content. Big ups to you, brother.
Boy, a poor widow boy. Don't you feel bad
Poor
for him,
widow
guys?
boy.
I know you're sitting there at the ball crushing facility, ready to get your balls crushed for 12 more hours during your lunch break. And you're like, you know what? I feel sympathy for the guy that has never really worked a full-time job, sits at home with bugs and garbage and messages minors on Discord all day, and then cries
Sick
and
fuck.
complains when it blows up in his face by publicly posting the stuff online. He just can't make it up. It is just absolutely ridiculous. But Nova has to find a way in order to move forward and bring some joy and happiness in his life, because at the end of the day, the only people that deserve joy and happiness are TikTok influencers. We all understand that. That's the hierarchy, it's the people that went to the island and slash TikTok influencers such as Nova, and the overlap might be astronomical. Now, in particular, Nova actually got a shout out from a major brand recently, and that major brand turned out to be PepsiCo. PepsiCo. So, but obviously, whenever these brands are trying to intermingle with different creators,
And we actually brought that up on the last show.
And you said it wasn't that bad, right? You said
It just said obviously yes. That's all the comments said.
Okay.
And of course, little Nova goes all fangirl and wants to buy all the Pepsi Cola products and review them. So little baby boy can get more attention from Pepsi.
Well, Walmart let that happen.
No.
Yeah, if it was anybody else, they'd be doing the same thing, I think.
You know what he could do? He could do reviews
Pepsi
on.
dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Pepsi dropped the ball.
I think Pepsi, like somebody at Pepsi is in on the joke. Like they get it. They're like, if you know, you know.
Yeah, but yes, it's a joke, but you're also like lifting Nova up, making her feel better. And also maybe, I don't know, maybe getting her more. No, that wouldn't get her more views, would it?
No.
No. I don't know.
I will say
I
this.
just don't like it.
You know, Nova, why don't you just do a review on those diapers that you love so much?
Oh, you want to watch it?
Hell no. But it
how
seems
much does
right
the
up,
diaper hold?
It seems right up that motherfucker's alley.
Holds. Let's see how much the diaper holds, Tyler.
It'd be like Pamper Chew, dude. Like just get to the point where God. That's when we get into horror cow territory. It's fucking Diaper Chew. Fucking Pamper Chew, dude. God, that dude is sick as fuck. So, all right, we'll continue with Nova.
You know, oh, I'm drinking new Pepsi product. They'll jump in and say, "Ooh, that's so good, so yummy. Big fan over here," without actually doing it.
Okay, that kind of, you know, that's a kind of funny point by saturated content. Like, maybe Nova's just expecting like Pepsi to like comment on everything like an NPC. You know, like the few years ago when like there was like a TikTok influencer that, you know, wanted to the TikTok influencer like pretended like she was an NPC. She was like,
"Oh,
ice cream good.
Yum,
ice cream
yum,
yum, yum, yum. Ice cream good."
That's what he sounded like. That accent. Yeah. That's what reminded you. Huh?
Yeah, that's what it did.
That's trippy.
That is trippy. But tip of the cap to saturated content. That's a deep cut.
Any research as to who these people actually are. So we're boycotting Pepsi on this channel from now on. No more Pepsi. Wings of Redemption, big Pepsi guy, you know, the Pepsi pimp.
Coca-Cola,
and now
we're going all in.
Getting a shout out from Pepsi in the comment section. Just absolutely disgusting.
What is going on, everyone? It is the Nomad
You know who
Universe.
deserves a shout out?
Who?
From Pepsi.
Who's that?
My boy Buck. Do you know Buck?
Buck. Is it Buck?
B-U-K. Buck.
Buck.
And he
like
goes to a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
But this guy goes to a gas station all the time, and he pulls, you know, those peel tabs.
Yeah.
And he says at the end of every video, "I got to get a 2-liter for a Pepsi for my mom." And then he leaves. It's so funny. They're like YouTube shorts.
Okay.
But Buck is the man. I don't know why I thought about that, but shout-outs to Buck.
Shout-outs to Buck.
Fortunately, my video decided to have no audio in it, so I have to voice over this whole video, because this is what it actually sounds like. After months of teasing it after buying the Proppy brand, I was pleasantly surprised by the smell. It didn't smell off-putting of a normal Pepsi. Now, the taste. The taste is what really shocked me. It had a really good Pepsi flavor, but without that horrible aftertaste that a prebiotic soda normally.
Hold that
prebiotic.
Oh yeah, the prebiotic sodas. That's a big.
Does she know what that means?
Yeah, I guess.
Does she know what that means?
Because like he sampled. I'm using that term loosely here. Sampled like Olipop and Poppy, and wasn't a big fan, and I guess like did a review of Pepsi prebiotic soda and loved it. So, are we talking about Truther still, Nico? He's wild as fuck. Truther,
or is it Buck?
Truther turned off the music. Oh shit. We're tempted.
Normally has all the Pepsi flavor, none of the yuckiness.
Kim Jong. You just give the good words, CJ, and we'll see what this Truther is all about.
Let's go watch it.
Okay, all right. Nico gave us a great suggestion, so we're gonna like
one more time.
We're gonna turn this car around and we're gonna check out this guy.
Or we should do it after. Oh no, we'll do it now.
Yeah, let's do it now. We've crossed. I mean, did we already get in our points at, like, on Nova Online? Don't make me turn this car around. Hold on. Let's check out. Oh boy. Let's look at this guy.
Chicken.
Oh, it's still copyrighted. Hold on.
Yo, you lied, Nico. You lied.
Oh, wait.
Backwards from evolution, it's devil to develop. That's your developer. It's devolution.
I lied about you.
So Eiffel Tower towards evil. All language comes from an Egyptian oxhead called
CJ
Olivet,
says
hence
sorry.
Alpha Beta. That would be Greek, hence your Greys, aliens. Allah in, hence Isis Ra El is our El. I'm having a hard time understanding what you're saying. So what's happening is that you're mentally retarded. No offense, because I'm not talking about people who have learning disabilities. I'm talking about people like you. I want to put you in concentration camps.
What?
Whoa, put them in. Okay.
I don't feel it's appropriate for you guys to mention Freemason if you don't know what it means. Who's with me? Type 1 in chat. I don't think it's appropriate for you guys to mention Adonai, Odonai, the whole world blind, but for one eye, all seeing eye, all is El is Lucifer, right degree angle, right hand, angel of God, let there be light, let there be life. If you guys don't know what the fuck it means, thank you. See, like, we're on the same page. So I'm giving you ancient profound knowledge for free, and I didn't even flex on anybody. I was merely listening to music with my comrades. And now this is radical. Be radical.
Dial 0 for
Thank
the
you.
operator.
See, everyone's on my team. See, I speak truth to move in format, information.
Oh, information.
They don't look up to me. They don't look down to me. We look side to side and see each other. That's to see each other eye to eye.
Violence is the answer. What is up, buddy? What is Nova? What is a Nova Online? Is that a machine Rax is verbally molesting? Yes.
It is something much worse.
It is something much
because that machine would have no conscience and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But Nova has a conscience, and her conscience wants her to wear diapers and fill them up.
Let me ask this question. I'll put
Nova. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, CJ. Who would win in a fight? Nova Online or Cyrax?
Nova Online would back away. I don't think he might be able
if
to
Cyrax came out of 339 Lloyd, armed with a baseball bat, and you have Nova Online,
if Nova... No, I could see Nova running and not trying to fight, but I could also see her acting like a football player and just going and just going at Cyrax. So I don't know.
Would it be a game of chicken? Like, who would back away first?
Yes, and I'm thinking because Cyrax is totally unhinged and maniac, he probably wouldn't. I think she would. I think Nova would.
But Nova would back down?
We'd have to put him in a cage to see it. We'll get a UFC cage. We'll somehow
Rax is a deadly bite. That's right. Like looking at his teeth, man. Like, I think we brought this up a few shows ago that Cyrax has a bite of a Komodo dragon.
No, you know who used to? Tony Chase.
We're gonna get Tony here in a little
teeth,
bit.
Tony Chase's teeth is worse than Cyrax at one point. Can you believe that?
Yeah, but Tony Chase is actually kind of likable.
I love him, but his teeth, I'd be worried for him. I think he's got that fixed, but like you could actually die from like infections from your teeth, and I'm thinking the satellite man might be lasering his teeth the way they looked. I believe. I'm a believer.
I believe it.
I'm a believer.
I believe it.
So
let's see what this Joker's even talking about. Today,
Wouldn't even
Junior.
notice a goddamn thing.
Shut up.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing. I think I was killing it before this.
No, you weren't.
I don't like people that think you know something. I did this yesterday to someone who's asking me about my ring and talking about Celtic. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I think he has
This is like
XX
stupid. I have to
temptation.
educate everybody of every culture. It's annoying for me. When is someone going to educate me on the Philippines? Philip on Pine, right? Whole lot of Filipino like Joe Coy who has no fucking idea about his own fucking inhabitants. Dude's brainless. Funny, brainless. But because he's Filipino when convenient.
Okay.
Okay, some people are like that.
Where's my nurses at? Are they Filipino or what? He mentioned us.
Play on words.
Manic.
Master.
This is mania.
This guy's like 20,000
But is a
leagues of
fucking
fucked up.
moron.
You're a fucking moron.
No time to study the words or where he comes from. Too busy break dancing. Too busy staying at his mom's house till he's 30 years old. Oh, I don't listen to other comedians at all. Trust me. Did I get that right?
Trust me.
And
Trust
then
me,
one
bro.
day he's
Trust
gonna
me.
have to face the fucking music. And then what happens? He thinks that no one needs to hear that conversation except
Stranger,
him
welcome in.
and
Who
his
is this
goddamn
guy?
Mecca, his maker.
Truther
Jewmaker.
777.
And that's my favorite part about it all. However, let's get back to doing this.
He's a Jew maker. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. How exactly do you... God damn it.
Yeah, it sounds like some 80s disco
yeah.
shit right there.
Yeah. I'm not playing any more
Maybe-
like copyrighted music.
He doesn't seem hateable. I'll give him that because I don't know anything about him. I could hate him once I hear something about him.
Yeah.
But
Nico, why what like yeah.
This could be drugs.
Yeah, it could be drugs. But like I don't know. Is he kind of a weirdo, or is he just like a weirdo, or is he kind of a creeper? Like, or is
Because
he just,
if he's a
is
weird-
he just crazy?
Because that's I'm
Because I can
crazy's
handle
fine,
crazy.
but-
I can handle like Tony Chase being crazy.
Yeah.
Although I don't want to call
And-
Tony Chase crazy. I think he's based. He seems
I
interesting. I'm more of a Dimension 7 guy. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
he calls himself Jew maker.
The
What's
Jew
Jew
maker.
maker?
The Jew maker. Maybe it's
Is
like
he
some sort of
Jewish?
chewing gum. Kind of off subject, but Rax is the stuff on the dude wipe after it's been used. Ugh. Oh, okay. So Nico says that McGillicuddy found this guy. Okay.
Shout out to him.
Shout outs to McGillicuddy.
And shout outs to Truther777.
Yeah.
If you're a good person or a decent, then we're just making jokes.
He's on
But
some
if we do
deep
find
brain
out-
rot type of she's. I got you.
And I think that's just how his brain is running at this point.
Yeah. He's got streamer
I do
brain.
Streamer brain or something else.
I guess. Maybe he's on the drugs. Like a PWR.
Like in the last 20 seconds, we heard about so many conspiracies, from Illuminati to calling himself the Josiah. I forget what he called himself.
Oh, yeah. The Josiah.
Is this okay? That's not.
No, we got away from Truther.
Tony.
We're gonna go with Tony.
That, you know who that looks like in the dark?
Who?
Starts with an E and it ends with a Stein.
Oh, yeah.
No offense to Tony.
No offense to Tony. We love Tony. So, okay. So Tony posted a few new videos since we checked in when we last checked on him. CJ, you watched Smokey's documentary on him to do a little research. I watched the docs from Kiwi Tapes and Rogue Internet Man. Shout out Rogue Internet Man, by the way. He had like a full 93 minute documentary on Tony.
Nice.
And I thought it was really good. It was really thorough. You know what struck me with Tony, though, is that Tony has been consistent with his story for like the last 15 years.
In a way, he likes to switch stories. He likes to say he's from the Royals.
Yeah.
Then he likes to say that he is high up in the Hollywood sphere, which I don't think he would be saying that nowadays, hopefully.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he would stick to those few different.
Guns. He's very consistent.
Yeah. With a few different things.
With a few nuances, yeah. Yeah, so Truther777, he's a conspiracy overload with a touch of ebonics that goes deep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do notice that. With the XX Temptation or Juice World necklace, the fake-ass chain he was wearing.
Yes, Tony is a lot more consistent than many others, yes.
It might just be a broken heart chain, but that really looks like a Juice World or some rapper, sad rapper chain.
Okay.
Like sad there's these rappers that are emo.
Sad rappers.
Yeah, seriously.
Before we react to one of Tony's videos, please don't harass or troll Tony. From what we found, at least what I found, Tony doesn't message minors. He doesn't come off as a creeper. And when he does get harassed, though, he comes off looking like the reasonable person.
Yeah. And also, the only weird thing I heard, which is not even bad, he says he's a part of the elite in Hollywood. And that does sound bad nowadays. But he was saying this, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago when people really didn't know Hollywood was that bad. They knew it was bad, but they didn't know the extent with all this new files popping up.
Right.
And I'm sure he didn't mean it like that. He just wants to feel cool, and
he just wants to belong. And
he also the trolls don't faze him. He has to deal with a different entity that is controlling
that motherfucking satellite man.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, like, so CJ, before we start one of these latest videos, is it safe to call him based? Is he based?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's true. He is. How do I say it? He is a special creature, and when I say that about Cyrax, I say that in a demeaning way.
Yeah.
When I say it like this, he is just odd and also like fun to watch, which is kind of grim at the same time. But that's life for you. Yeah. Life is grim. And so it's like people watching a car accident. You're not supposed to watch it, but you're just like stuck to it. And so that's how I feel with Tony.
I've noticed a trend with Tony too. He always starts off a video and be like, "Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, have I told you that the satellite man fucked up my teeth again today?" Like, that's usually the running theme with his videos. And there are times where there are times where he makes me like legitimate smile and laugh. Like
his big dong.
Yeah, he has a 42. Yeah, and the satellite man shoots lasers at his wiener. So, yeah.
41-inch.
41-inch wiener. But he's also hermaphrodite too at the same time.
Oh yeah, you did. I forgot about
Tony. We gotta get this straight.
Sometimes he's not consistent, but
he's a lot more consistent than others, though. He is.
Yeah, he's not just making up random stories. Like lots of these people will make up all different random stories. He's made up a few, and he's kept with it.
He has.
Okay. We'll shut up.
All right, Tony time. Tony time.
Tony time.
Comes here thinking, I'm opening on Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills. What is Beverly Hills?
Oh, hello, how you guys doing? The satellite man just made my cat run off and made her vomit.
No! Fuck you, satellite man! Fuck you for making this cat run away and vomit. 41-incher. Fuck you, satellite man. Fuck you.
The government's got to get charged with animal cruelty.
Yeah!
They're still zapping
Go
me
after
in
the
teeth
government.
and face on this side. They were still choking me when I was riding my bicycle. They were dry heaving me, making me sound like a duck or a goose or something. Like, They're trying to suffer. They're trying to play hiccups now. They were trying to murder
Man.
me. With their
We need it. What?
Hashtag protect Tony Chase. Hashtag protect Tony Chase.
I could say so many things, but it's Tony. I'm going to shut up.
It's Tony. It's Tony. Well, one of my favorite, while we're stopped right here, one of my favorite videos on Tony while we were doing research.
Can I guess?
Take a wild
Can I
guess.
guess?
Take a wild guess.
What was it? Him talking about statues and dicks?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you know the one I'm? You know the one I'm talking about?
No, and I don't think I want to know.
He was so intricate. He's like those statues that back in the day.
Oh, Michelangelo's David or something?
Yeah, he was saying they only really worried about the shoulders and the body. And, like, they actually did have big dicks back in the day, but they didn't worry. He was going so in-depth into the penis of a statue. And he was reading something. I could see him reading. So
Yeah.
well, he didn't know it off the top of his dome. But he gets to be a curious cat sometimes. And you don't know what's going to lead him which way.
Okay, so one of my favorite ones is he went to the grocery store to go pick up some milk. And he spills the milk. And instead of like being like, oh crap, like I just spilled all my milk.
Satellite man.
He boots up a video with the bike and the milk spilled all over the street. And he's straight up blames Satellite Man. That is fucking awesome. Like, it made me laugh so fucking hard. He's like, look what Satellite Man did. Like, he made me fall over on my bike and spill all my milk. Like, it was so good. So good.
Satellite. You know I have asthma too, so, you know. And them damaging or putting gaps in the teeth makes my asthma worse. And, you know, there was even these government men...
Wait, whoa. Putting gaps in your teeth makes you breathe worse? Or was it just like comma without the commas? Like, was it just a runoff sentence?
I'm not
because
sure.
he just said that it's hard for him to breathe with asthma, and with the chips being in his teeth, or the... go back. Let me hear that one more time.
You bet.
Like
putting gaps in the teeth makes my asthma worse.
Putting gaps in his teeth makes his asthma worse.
Okay.
Are you okay,
makes
Tony?
sense.
Are you okay?
I get it.
Okay.
Sure.
You get it. Okay. I mean, Tony, you know, whatever you tell me, I'm gonna let you just ride this one out.
It would make you It would make you breathe better with the gaps.
That's what Stranger Tub's saying in chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, hey, everybody's operating on the same wavelength here, but okay, Tony, go on.
And, you know, there was even these government men that had raped me.
What?
I even had an asthma attack one of the times, or some of the times when they had raped me, these people. And the government knows it, and the government man...
No, Tony, don't give me that mental picture. That was gross. I'm all about like helping you out in your fight against the Satellite Man. But please, you don't have to be so graphic.
That raped me witnessed me having a asthma attack during the time that his
with with the gaps in his teeth, you'd think that Cyrax would breed the best.
Yeah.
Oh God.
His one lung was raping me, and I'm a female hermaphrodite. You know.
What?
So, you know, I'm anatomically correct as a hermaphrodite. I have a vagina and penis and balls and natural hermaphrodite qualities as a real hermaphrodite royal. So these men have to get prostituted for raping a royal hermaphrodite. And they gotta get charged for vandalizing all my vehicles over the past 30 plus years. They have to get charged for stealing my vehicles, breaking them down, harassing me, never paying me. They've never paid me nothing.
No, they shoot you with lasers in your teeth and in your dick.
Yo, they took his butt virginity from him. What the? What the? No,
Tony, no.
Vandalizing my life.
He's like between two bars. He's like, the satellite man's penetrating me out.
That's such a bad mental image, CJ. Oh my!
But the
Lord.
thing is, no one would be in the room because it's just him.
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
That is a sad part.
He's on the ground. If this isn't an act, which it isn't, I don't think, or if he's making it seem worse than it is because he doesn't want to blame himself for anything for his teeth, then if he is seeing this shit and feeling it, he's on the ground, like
boots on the ground,
just pretending like he's getting. That's sad.
I have a few theories with Tony. Like, I do think
he's a liar.
No, like, I think there might be some morsel of truth within Tony. Otherwise, he'd be wildly inconsistent. Because when you lie, like, unless you lie or you're really good at lying, like, I know there's people out there in the world that are really good at lying. Like, they're usually, like, really inconsistent when they lie. Or it's a psyop. And Tony is just playing a character because from what I understood and seen, like, you know, the documentaries and like the snippets of Tony, is that he's other than pointing his finger at the
nice
satellite
hair.
man. What's that?
He was getting good haircuts at one point.
He was getting
like,
good haircuts. He was kind of, I mean, he doesn't really live like, he has like stuff up on the wall, which is kind of weird. And then he uses like his kitchen / dining area. Like, he keeps a house.
He hangs up garbage on his wall.
Yeah, it's like assorted stuff on
GNC bag. There was a GNC bag.
Yeah.
That was empty, I seen.
And then like it's either like it's a psyop where he's acting because Tony can't hold down a job. He can hold down a job because there was an instance where trolls or people who wanted to harass him called up his boss at work, and he addressed it in a video. He was like, hey, like, whoever's like harassing me, like, you know, please don't do that. Like, and he sounded reasonable. So, like,
that's weird. So it could be on some Andy Kaufman shit.
He could. And you know what? If that's the case, give the man a fucking Oscar.
The thing is, he hasn't gotten enough money. He hasn't gotten enough. Like, he's not a popular lolcow by any means.
But he's been swindled of trillions of dollars, CJ.
Oh,
and this only has like 87 views. Like, we'll probably have more. We'll probably have more views than this after it's all said and done. But okay, continue, Tony.
Terrorizing my life, breaking up relationships, preventing me from being around my friends. And these people made up shit saying, oh, this man said you threatened the president. Never threatened the president.
What? No, he's never threatened the president. Tony's just trying to live his life.
He's threatened my Canadian, the Trudeau.
Yeah, he probably calls Trudeau the satellite man.
He didn't like Trudeau, which I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
President. But I was already being held hostage by the presidents that had conspired against my mother, the presidents and the government agents that had conspired against my mother and father. I was already being held hostage, and these people had already kidnapped me from California and then made up this shit about somebody threatening the president. Every time that person accuses me, it's a multi-trillion-dollar lawsuit, and they can never get out of it.
Yeah, because you can't fuck with the royal protocol. Don't fuck with Tony.
You can't fuck with Tony.
No, don't fuck with Tony.
Do you understand that? Because dirty government is so dirty and evil and bad and abusive that even one goddamn lie that they conjure up, as some people say, would probably cost a person their life almost. Well, they've almost murdered me several times, and I've never been friends with none of these people.
Pause it.
And
Yeah.
How long has he been talking about the satellite man? Like, since he joined YouTube?
Yeah. Since he's been on YouTube.
A troll couldn't have put that in his head. Could they have?
No.
Like, could he be thinking of the satellite people as, like, the trolls? Like, the trolls are there because of Satellite Man?
Possibly.
Or... Okay.
Possibly. I could see that. I honestly can see that.
I think he's also secretly gay, talking about dicks a lot in the statues.
but his username, his name says not gay, no, not ever.
Oh, he can't be gay. Oh, never mind.
No, he's a hermaphrodite.
No, never mind.
I'm a real royal of
It's
America.
okay to be gay.
It's okay to be gay, Tony. It's okay. It's okay to be whatever you want to be, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And we're just
So every time these people have accused me of anything or blocked me from my money or tried to make me go looking for my postal mail at the post office or when they've stolen things from me, it's always attempts of murder. Because they're always trying to lure me somewhere where they would try to rape me or they'd try to render me unconscious. Or
What?
How many times has the graping happened? Well, he said that word way too much.
He did. He did. He said
how many
graping
times
a
has
lot.
this happened?
I don't want. I think I would be. Would that be something to ask, Tony? It's like, how many times have you been raped by the government people?
Probably not. I would
probably
like
be
to
open
ask
with
him
it if we were cool with him, though.
Yeah, maybe at the end we'll see. Yeah, that would definitely be for a question at the end. I would ask him when the first time he's ever seen the Satellite Man.
Ooh, that's a good question.
The first ever time he's seen him.
Like the first in his memory. Like, did he remember seeing the Satellite Man as like a little kid?
Yeah, that would be my first question.
Yeah.
they try to steal my hermaphrodite egg. You know, I have a menstrual cycle every month. And somebody knows what my menstrual cycle is, so you can pretty much figure out whether they're trying to get close to me to steal my egg or...
Is your dick bleeding? Is his dick bleeding? Like, what's wrong? Like, he's not a hermaphrodite, obvious. I don't think so.
I don't think so, but... You never
You
know
never
with Tony.
know with
Like, I don't know. Like,
well, you're my favorite hermaphrodite, Tony.
Yeah,
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, you are you are loved on this channel, Tony.
Eggs, or whether they're trying to get close to me to steal my sperm, whether they're grabbing me to mutilate my face or teeth because they're jealous or they're hateful.
Jealous.
Asking the important questions. That's right.
You'd ask the man why he thought he had
see
right
the
damage in my
difference?
face and teeth. The man better answer the question. Why had this man... I think they grabbed me again just recently or something.
What? When?
My teeth
Tell
have a
us.
lot of damage on them. In the front, too.
Oh, it's always in the
They
front.
did it with the satellite. So somebody needs to check to see the last time this government man has grabbed me on the job and had tried to rape me or tried to mutilate my face and teeth. Because, you know, these people have done this at jobs where I've been working. I've had a clean record my whole life, too.
Yeah, like he's held down jobs.
Maybe from the government. Maybe he's one of these lolcows that actually goes to the government and tries to find a job. Maybe that's how these other lolcows need to get up off the couch and
Like-
go to their government. and
Or
look
like,
for a
or
job.
better yet, like he just goes and applies for a job, and then he gets picked up for a job, like a retail job. Now, like, it's not saying that like, it's not saying that like Chris Chan or Cyrax could ever get one of those jobs, because at this point they can't. Like, I can't see them work.
See, the thing is though, if you go to the government, and if Cyrax looks the way he looks and acts the way he acts, they might consider him special needs. So they might get him a job.
Yeah.
He's never tried.
Needs. Yeah, he is pretty special needs.
Like with King Cobra, they got him at first. They put King Cobra in the back to cook, and then they're like, "Oh,
at the Wendy's, when he worked at Wendy's.
and so they put him at the front.
Oh no!
Like to open the door.
Like he was
because I think they
was he a people greeter?
Yeah. Yes, and also I don't even think they did that shit. I think what happened was they hired him and they couldn't fire him right away. So they just like, go to the front door. Don't touch the food, Cobes. No offense to Cobes. But
considering Tony has a house, he's already further in life than Chance. That's true.
Facts.
Do you understand that?
I do.
So the first time this man ever grabbed me, it was attempts of murder. The first time he ever touched my teeth, it was attempts of murder.
Yeah.
Amen.
The first time he ever broke a tooth was attempts of murder.
Get him.
And all the other teeth that he had damaged all these years repetitively, every single day, every single second, every single time, is attempts of murder. And there's lawsuits. There's lawsuits in reference to every single time, because there has to be. And the Supreme Court knows they have to acknowledge each and every time.
Pause it for a second.
Things to me.
Yep.
You know how he says things are written down?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, that's not true. But hear this. One time he made a video, and you know how you can call Surrey, like, with the voice activation?
Yeah.
He was like, hey, he's like, I want to make a note. And then, note, 2,455. Like, he has made so many notes. So he might be right. He might have wrote down everything that the satellite man did.
Yeah, I believe it.
Each and every time they've been spying on me and hurting me with satellites and zapping me in the face and teeth.
Don't forget the dick. Like, they're zapping you in the dick, too. Protect Tony.
Every single time is more lawsuits. The royal protocol of my identity is in the media 24 hours a day. Why don't somebody ask the satellite controllers what they think that document means? And the Treasury or Supreme Court or Congress? Well, somebody just ask all the people they can ask what that royal protocol in the media means. It's birth certificate's one thing. So nobody else can try to claim that I was somebody else's child. In reference to my super rich parents and family history and super rich grandparents. Plus. So somebody needs to ask this government man, why did he think he had any right?
Plus what?
Attacking me. And don't forget, they kidnapped me back in the 80s and held me hostage too. And they tried to kidnap me several times in the 70s too. When I was...
Jesus, Tony.
Do you think this is like some deep-seated child trauma?
I believe
like maybe
so.
A satellite man screwed his... No, I don't want to say that. Do you...
Did you know that if Tony also has like a beef with Frank Sinatra? Like Frank Sinatra is associated with like the satellite man.
Shit.
Yeah.
He did it his way.
I guess. Yeah. Although Frank Sinatra's been dead since 1998.
How old's he? Quick question.
Tony? Oh,
yeah.
Good question. How old is Tony Chase? Old is Tony Chase? Oh. Wait, hold on. We'll look at the Tony Chase archive. Early life. There's nothing that says like when he was born or anything, but yeah, I don't see anything.
Okie dokie.
Yep. Okay. All right. We'll continue. So Truther is actually doing some dancing. His beef with Frank might be as big as Satellite Man. Oh, that's true. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Tony, keep going. We're almost done.
But then they thought they'd conjure up somebody threatening the president. Was the president one of the people that raped me? Did any president rape me?
Whoa.
That needs to be on the news if they did.
You don't know?
News or a news media and website.
And it just cuts off. Okay, Tony. Oh boy. He left us with a really good question.
Did he ever get? He didn't. He seemed like he was asking, like, if you did, you're gonna get sued. It's like, wouldn't you say you did it and you're going to get sued? So he's like,
get sued.
He doesn't know if it happened or not.
No.
The way he said it there.
I don't know. Is this Joker still dancing? He's still dancing. Okay.
Yo, you're gonna get sturdy on us.
I guess. All right. Okay. Well, that's plenty of Tony for one day. No updates on the Goblin. We're in a drought. Kind of dangerous.
The thing is with this guy,
yeah,
he's a bit more scarier. If he is messed up in his head, girls would actually like him compared to like a Cyrax. We don't have to worry about that with Cyrax. Like usually, like nobody, like Cyrax can't hurt a fly really.
Right.
But you should always keep an eye on him. With him, you got to watch out for these types. What is he doing?
Dancing in the hallway, I suppose.
If he pulls a Tom Cruise on us, he is getting sturdy. He's getting sturdy. That's what you call getting sturdy. I knew he was going to get sturdy.
Oh, God. Anywho. Yeah, let's get away from this dude. Let's get away from him. He's just being a goof. Anywho, yeah, no news from the Goblin.
Nope.
So, is he taking everybody's advice and getting off the internet for good? What do you think, CJ?
Okay, I don't think, unless Sally really put her foot down, I don't think it's because of Sally.
Okay.
I think it's because of Jackie. If he's still with Jackie. And I think...
Pickers? Okay.
I honestly think Jackie is trying to stay with him as long as he can so we can see one of the biggest crash outs. That's my theory. Don't know if that's true or not.
So we're just waiting for the rug pull.
Yeah, because people have done this before, and they only could take so much of Cyrax. So maybe they're trying to really push it.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. He's happy with Jackie. Yeah. Although he's probably never, like, legit maybe seen a picture of Jackie. Unless they did it some AI generated. Because Cyrax...
That, or if Jackie is like a Heather, or one of the Heathers, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Like
it's actually
some weird chonky white lady. Although this is like a weird chonky like Latina lady.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And it's good to take a break from them.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have Tony. Tony, I feel like, is just a fresh breath of air compared to
I definitely agree.
Right.
Hashtag no more abuse. No more abuse.
Yeah, protect Tony Chase.
No, but up top there, the PWR.
Oh, yeah.
It says hashtag no more abuse.
Okay. Okay. No more abuse, dude. We're getting hot in here. He did admit on stream that he had sexy times with his cousin. They teased creating an OnlyFans to help revive the career. And that his cousin then ghosted and blocked him, from what I understand. And then he addressed it to hilarious results. So yesterday was his birthday. And he was like, he has a hard on for like Anissa. Like, he loves Anissa. He would totally sweep Anissa underneath Ian's feet. He would sweep her off her feet. PWR putting on the Riz.
Golly.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. So I caught the phone call between Ames, our boy Ames, and PWR. Ames calls in through Discord to call PWR and say, hey, let's make sense out of this. And here's how PWR responds.
Bro can't even get out of his effing computer chair, let alone read the
He's talking smack
leave
about,
the effing
Review
country.
Tech
So I don't
USA.
know what the hell he's shooting his mouth off when it comes to that. Jesus
I don't know what
Christ,
the
bro.
hell is
Leave the... Yeah, it's all effing fun and games in the States until effing Greta Thunberg or whatever the hell is your president. Then you'll be wanting to get out.
She can't be president, though. She's from Scandinavia. Alex, what the hell are you even talking about?
Yo, what's up, one man? How are you, dude? Thank you. Love you, too.
Gotta go to the bar. The phone call will be happening soon.
Not really. That Anissa would get wind. Like, I...
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here I go. Here I go again.
Here we go again. Getting hot for my cousin.
Jesus Christ, Ames. Is your penis up enough? Like, calling me like 10 times?
Nope.
Well, I'm looking now. So... Oh, thank you. I don't know. Would Anissa... I don't know. I'd be worried that Anissa would get wind of me lusting after the thrill and wouldn't do it. How are you doing, Ames, bro? What's up?
Mr. PWR, man, I've heard some stuff, bro. What's
Of course
happening?
you have. Of course you have, because you watch the
It's
Detractor
Bill's #1
crap.
fan.
Honestly, I don't watch any of your detractor stuff. I'm sorry. I don't.
Thank God. So what have you heard? Let's talk about it.
You fuck... Okay, so I'm gonna be honest.
No, sure.
You fuck your cousin?
Well, like I said, there was an opportunity for collaboration, strictly based on entertainment. And also that cousin that you want to say, you know, over here, like where I'm from. You know,
No, bro. Did you grow up with this person?
Not really, but we've kind of been like like kind of come into contact here and there, and we had each other on the social media. That's kind of about
How
it.
close is her family with yours?
Like basically don't
Third
even
generation?
talk because the grandfather died
Nope,
or
that's
whatever.
not
So basically,
it. Second
like none.
generation, first generation, what is it?
And like I said, it was
Yeah,
like
is
my
it a-
mom
is
that
it
was
a
like adopted by this
Is it a first cousin, a second cousin?
grandfather and her mother or his wife who divorced her and then married another effing blank. Right?
Okay.
So it's pretty removed.
So there's relation there.
It's
but you
pretty.
believe it's removed.
It's pretty.
Yeah, especially like where I'm from, so you don't get that. We're Atlantic Canadian over here.
Oh,
okay.
Shut
So
up. No, you're not. You're getting your passport revoked by me. Get out of here.
You're getting your Canadian citizenship taken away by CJ. You lost your Canadian card.
Golly.
You cannot
You're
have
making the country
poutine
even
and
worse.
maple syrup, good sir.
Definitely not poutine. That shit's fucking crucial for us Canadians. I love poutine.
I do too.
Like, that is fire. It's got to be
Another
real
question.
cheese curds, though.
Yeah.
Has to be real cheese curds, not like melted cheese.
Okay.
Okay.
Question. And I just saw this live.
Sure.
And it's a very serious question, and I need some serious elaboration on it.
Well, it depends. If I think it's if it's over the line,
no,
I'll just say, baby, like this effing interview was over. So
the
I'll
interview is
listen.
a genuinely honest question.
All right, let's see what you got.
Your stance is that you're afraid that she's going to release this video to the police.
Yes.
Because you said it's a rape video.
Yes.
I need you to explain exactly what you mean by rape video.
Oh, of course you need me to explain. Well, I would assume that even though, that there was content film. I mean, I have the conversations, for God's sake. Like, it was agreed that we were doing it. But I'm concerned that she's going to take it like she's going to show the content and say, like, oh, I didn't agree to this position, or I didn't agree to, do this specific act, or whatever, what women are like in 2026. But anyway, I do have the conversation.
He did the ice Poseidon. You know the ice Poseidon? He did the ice Poseidon.
He talks about women in 2026, yet he sims hard for Anissa.
Well, I like my Anissa, and she is so hot. You usually don't have no idea.
That's what he reminds me
Going
of.
to the bar and getting hot, baby.
Where we did agree on it. She asked me, can I come over today and we can do the whatever, the content. And I was like, sure.
Tried to revive the career.
That's as much as I'll say here. That's as much as I'll say. Because you never know what women will come up with.
I mean, it sounds like if you
sounds like you're smoking a little bit of it.
No, I'm not. I mean, I did earlier. Certainly I did, but I'm not at the moment, no.
Who cares?
It sounds to me like if you'd be afraid that she'd go to the police, and that you'd be afraid that she'd label it something as specific as that there would be some, like, intent behind why she would be saying it. Now, I'm gonna ask you a genuine question.
You got one more question, and then this interview is over.
I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm asking you genuinely honest questions.
Go ahead. Because, like I said, I agreed to it. I'm not trying to hide the tape. I was like, I'm just worried that the fact that she blocked me after there was content filmed. I'm not certain what she's gonna do. Like, you don't know what it's like. Ames, do you have a tape?
No,
of course you don't. So how would you know what it's like to have a tape with somebody that has that tape in their possession and then blocks you, and you're just like not exactly sure like what they plan to do or what the effing game is?
Apparently, there's a tape.
He just was saying that they were thinking about it and how he just called her up and they were going to do something. Now he's saying he's scared because there's a okay, let's hear what he was about to say. The other guy. I think he was picking up on that, if I'm right.
Yeah. It's here.
Right. That was another part of my question.
Sure.
Or like my line of thinking.
Right.
Why exactly would you do all of this with her consensually?
I thought I was, dude. I'm going through a lot of big changes in my life. It's clear, maybe my career isn't as hot as it once was, and I thought it would be a way to really spice things up.
Gotta spice up the career, baby. Gotta turn it around.
How old is he says cousin, not aunt, right?
Yeah.
Usually cousins mean they're like younger than you, correct?
Yeah, but he's in his he's about as old as I
am. Oh, okay. He doesn't look like he looks like he's 8, 9,
younger.
20.
Yeah. Well, it's because if he doesn't grow his beard, because he usually grows a beard. And
this is a small image of him too.
Yeah, it's a very small image. It's very 480p.
Something that wouldn't be expected that I would be involved in, and I had an opportunity to do it. And at the time, I was just like, cool. Like, that might be kind of cool.
Cool!
That might be kind of cool.
Might help revive the career.
I don't follow your line of thinking.
Sure, no,
I don't follow it either.
You sit there and you A-log. You don't build a brand. You don't build a career. You don't build
a brand off like having sexy times with your cousin. PWR. Alex. This is not how you should go about your career for your branding.
Also, I think, which is good, I'm pretty sure consensual grape is like almost illegal in lots of states. I think that shit, like, it was way too like disturbing for. Isn't that like that should be illegal if it's not?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty messed up. Regardless.
Yeah, like there's no such thing as consensual grape.
Yeah. Yeah. What is he even thinking?
interaction or provide entertainment beyond the A-log aims.
I think I'm doing pretty well.
Okay, so is that all you got for tonight? And you know, by the way, not even a happy birthday. Not even.
Not even a happy birthday. You're here to ruin my career and can't give me a happy birthday, baby.
His voice trips me out. He reminds me of like a 19-year-old Redditor mod that doesn't know what to do with himself. But you're saying he's like 35, 40?
Yeah,
what are you saying?
He's in his mid-30s.
All right.
Can't get his life together.
Not even a happy birthday.
Effing coward.
I mean, I'm still at the point of you fucking your cousin.
Sick
us
bastard.
too.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Because that's the clip that'll put the $40 in his pocket. Sure.
He's like a little goblin by his gold.
Dude, I literally probably gave him like $40 in his pocket. And he didn't even have the courtesy to say happy birthday.
$40.
I mean, that's effing crazy, bro. That's effing bull crap. So there you go. There's your $40, Ames.
Oh dear God, PWR.
What's his accent? Is it just
he's from Prince Edward Island. He's from way east in Canada. So like
I never heard that accent before.
Yeah.
I kind of have there, mate. He talks like this, but with a speech impediment.
Yeah.
He has a Canadian accent with a speech impediment.
Yeah.
I get it. Everything's making sense. Okay. No, I was so boggled, but now it's making sense.
Yeah, it kind of blows my mind too, because like when I interacted with PWR, I had to think about the Atlantic time, and I'm in Central time, so like, you know, you're an hour ahead, I'm an hour behind.
That's easy.
Which is pretty easy to like keep tabs on. But when like I had to deal with PWR and try to figure out a time to get him on, I had to think like 2 hours ahead. And
that's funny.
Yeah, because he's all the way out in the island, baby. Going out to the bar. Getting kicked out of the bar, boy. Baby. Gotta help out the career.
Oh,
God.
I like this guy. I hate to like this. I like to hate this guy. This guy seems like a fun person to make fun of.
He's a very easy target. He is. So maybe, just maybe, one of these days we'll bring in Lord Diaz. We'll bring in Dashfire. We'll dunk on PWR all together.
Sure.
Because I was watching through Lord Diaz's stream, and just. It was a lot funnier the first time, like watching it and just watching PWR like just squirm. With those questions from Ames. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I think we made it through everybody. We got through Christian. Yeah. We got through Nova, Gabe. We got through.
Gabriel.
We got a little bit of Tony Chase. And we had a little bit of that PWR, baby. To end the stream.
That PWR.
Maybe that's why my accent's good, because I am Canadian.
Yeah, you're a real Canadian, CJ.
Yeah, maybe I can. I don't know if I do.
Yeah.
I'm the real one.
Yeah.
It's so maddening. But I am glad that I don't have Cyrax, Chris. I'm sorry. I think America has the most lolcows.
We do.
When you think of...
Yeah, when you really think about that, we have a shit ton of lolcows. We have the greatest of all time. We have the great ones, the great horror cows. Like we have Chris Chan and Cyrax and Wings and Darkside Phil and Low Tier God is another one. The real Canadian.
It must be that Red 40 or something, because these autistic kids are eating candy like I was eating candy like no tomorrow.
Yeah,
they might have got a little bit too much Red 40 in their veins.
must have gotten that getting on the spectrum, baby. But anywho, what do you think for next time? Should we finish up the Raxoverse and then maybe squeeze in a little bit of Tony if he uploads anything new?
Yeah, and could you keep an eye on PWR, because I am down.
You're down for PWR.
I kind of am.
Good.
I wasn't at first.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
Ohio.
But you got me.
Okay, I won you over with PWR.
You did, in a bad way.
Yes,
but you did.
Well, it just helps, dealing with this guy in on a personal experience. He was it was very hard to get him on board with being on a podcast, and then he ghosts me, and then on that same night, Enter the Raxoverse should be an animated film. Yes. Beyond the Raxoverse is our next entry, by the way. Based off the Spider-Verse, yeah. But yeah, I had to be so patient and professional with PWR because he was so worried about the detractors, baby. So worried about the detractors, dude. And then when he ghosted me, when he was ghosting me, he was snorting snow. So and he didn't want to go on the next day. So I'm just like, dude, okay. All right, two can play at that game. I'm gonna make fun of you, and that's how we met, was through my disdain for PWR.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, PWR, you're the tie that binds everybody to hate you, of course. So.
And next time I need to see him up close. Get an image of him next time, so I can see him, because he just looks like a 15-year-old kid from here.
Hold on, I'm
not even joking. I probably look like one too, but
yeah, it's okay. Let's see. Let's check the channel, baby. Hold on. Because he did a rested off the here he is.
Is it Power World?
Pro Wrestling Reality is the full name. McGillicuddy wants to go on panel with us? Yes. Come on down, McGillicuddy. We'd love to have you, brother. Come on down.
Who's that?
McGillicuddy?
Yeah.
He's a commentator just like we are.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I was a lolcow.
Nah, he ain't a lolcow. He ain't a lolcow.
Okay.
Hell
awesome.
Yeah. Well, I can also have McGillicuddy reach out to me, and I'll get him on Unfiltered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get him on Crash Out and Unfiltered. You're gonna hit the circuit, pal. Oh, there he is. Okay, hold on.
Oh, he ain't no 15-year-old.
No. Okay, hold on. We'll have you guys see what. Yeah, he told me this morning. Oh, sweet. He's just at the bar.
Thanks.
I'm at the bar, baby.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
There he is. Good old screenshot of old PWR.
You did him so dirty.
Look at this goober.
He almost looks like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
Bubbles. Does he sound like Bubbles, baby?
Bubbles is cooler than this guy.
I gotta save the career. I gotta do what I can with the career.
Yeah, with his cousin.
I gotta save the career, baby.
It's gonna be like my cousin. It's like my cousin got stuck in a washing machine and I graped her. Like, what were you gonna do? Like, what were you thinking?
Oh no! Oh, God, this face. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot, dude. Just thinking about it. Just thinking about the career, baby.
This guy made me giggle like. This guy made me giggle like a vulture. What the fuck? One of those cartoon vultures from Disney. Golly.
I gotta do what I can to save the careers, baby. Save the
it's
career,
how
dude.
It's like the one eye's about to pop over the lens. Something about that. He's not wearing his glasses right. I'm always going like this.
Yeah.
And he needs to do the same thing.
He does. Okay, like imagine this before we go. Like, what if I actually had PWR like on a panel?
So I'm covering his face. I'm gonna laugh.
Okay, hold on.
I think we could do it.
Oh, okay, hold on. We'll go back. We'll get away. We'll get away from his face.
Oh, jeez, what an ugly little duckling. You know what? We treat him with as much respect as long as he treated us with respect. But I got a lot of questions, and he did not. It's to the point where we might even have to pay him. And I'm not doing that. But the way he barely answered questions for the one guy, right?
Yeah. He barely answered questions for Ames.
Well, PWR, if you do think we got everything wrong, we're blowing this out of proportion, you know more truth than we do, then prove it to us. And we will listen to what you have to say. We might take it with a grain of salt, but we'll listen. And then we will call you out on your bullshit or not.
Yeah. Yeah. He was so scared to get on Unfiltered when I was talking to him. He was like, I'm so scared of the detractors, baby. Like, F the detractors. We're going to get the detractors on stream. But his dents are even, like, his dents are freaking, like, crazy. Like, I remember when Josh Pescatori, like, told me, like, hey, like, you know, like, he was snorting snow on stream. That's why he got too hot to show up for your show.
Oh, shit.
And like, there was this one rabid dent that went nuts. Like, and just started trying to, like, pick fights with everybody. But I was here for it.
Damn.
I thought it was funny. But yeah, the PWR dents are fucking nuts. They are nuts.
That's
like
funny.
I think even one responded to one of our posts, like advertising. Let's
nice.
see. Yeah, it was really funny. I'll read the comment real quick before we go. Maybe he took it down, but it was really good, and I hearted it too. Maybe not. I love PWR. I don't care what anyone says. We're hot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. No, that's good.
Works for us. But okay. What day should we aim for? CJ?
Thursday or Friday. It's up to you.
Let's go Friday. Friday.
Instead of yeah.
Do we want to finish up the beyond the Raxoverse, so we're caught up, like we're up to speed?
Yeah,
From
or at least do
2020 to
half of
today?
it, depending. Yeah, we'll definitely start that. We might finish it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes by quicker then.
Right. It does go pretty fast because we're trying to TLDR it as best we can. And, after 2020, there's so many Cyrax arcs, like catfishes, and of course, like, we have to talk about the fight between Marty and Cyrax, which is
all the Xboxes
that got bricked.
The cops coming to his house, which that I don't know if we could do that or not.
Well,
because
like the Aware of Myself video, we could probably play the Aware of Myself video where Raxo comes out with the baseball bat.
Yeah, what I'm thinking, no. I
Probably
think
not.
that's a no. If it's from a cop's camera,
body
that's
cam.
public.
Yeah.
And they also censor out the inside of the house,
Right.
and the number.
Yeah.
So we can use the cop ones.
So we could use the body cam.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think we should be showing out front of his house. Like, we don't care. Everybody knows where.
Everybody
he lives and
knows
stuff,
where
but
339 Lloyd is at, but
I just don't want to put any more attention, and that could have been one of the reasons why my channel went down. Could be. There's so many different reasons that they did not tell me one.
Yep. They're like, well, we think you're bullying. We think you're bullying that little boy Cyrax there, even though I do believe that you held like Cyrax. Like, we try to hold Cyrax accountable. We seriously do. Like,
and I've even called out people that were like, somebody made up voice calls with Cyrax's voice in it.
Yeah.
And it was fake. And I ended up, when I was recording, I noticed it. And then lots of people would be like, just go with it. He's an idiot. But, like, that's the thing. If somebody's lying on Cyrax's name, you got to call that shit out. And the stuff that's real, you got to harp on that. You can't just... And it also makes, if cops do come into this situation for some reason, if there's so many lies, then it doesn't look good. But if there's real evidence on what he's done, him admitting to shit, that's all key. I hate when people make Cyrax look worse than he actually is.
Sure.
Because he's already bad.
He's already pretty despicable.
Exactly. And so we don't have to make lies.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, we don't have to blow it out of proportion, because usually Chance gives him.
It's already out of proportion.
Yeah. Well, and now people like have, like, they try to call Cyrax and like they try to get a reaction out of him when I'm.
Well,
like,
they were just saying, get off the internet. Get off the internet. He's off the
internet. You got your wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've always said, I don't think that's a good idea, because now he's looming around in the background where we can't see him.
He's being a legit creeper now, so. But yeah. Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time will be Beyond the Raxoverse. We might even, if we can't make it until present day, I will bust my butt in the sweatshop and create one more thumbnail. The end of the Raxoverse.
Artiste.
Yeah, I try. Sometimes especially I have to have a little push in the right direction, but yeah, I got a lot of like thumbnails that we haven't even gotten around to using yet. So
perfect. That's always good.
But yeah, I do need to create a new one if we get stopped at, like, the Music Biz Marty fight. And then if we go from the Music Biz Marty fight to today, then I'll have to create another thumbnail, but that's fine. They're not hard. Yeah. I usually, with that, like, I already got a template already made, and it's just trying to get screenshots of Raxo, which is pretty horrifying. It's a pretty horrifying process. It's a fucking sleep paralysis demon, I swear to God. Yeah, so, like, I either find myself, like, either horrified or I laugh uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Just because this is Cyrax we're talking about, but anywho, I think we're gonna sign off for the night. We're well over the 2-hour mark, but 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Time Friday. Tune in. we'll get you up to speed on Raxo. We'll do a little bit of Tony, because we love Tony Chase, and I'm sure he's gonna kick out 5 videos between now and Friday.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pick the best one, and then you know what? F the satellite man.
That's what's up.
F the satellite.
That is most definitely what's up.
Okay, well, I think it's a night. Y'all have a good rest of the week. CJ, take it away.
Yeah, no, and thank you for following and doing all that. But me and Tyler are about to go. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all those shenanigans, and we're dipping. Peace out.